Here it is for all the marbles. Super Bowl time. Oh, man. The Chiefs didn't make it. Oh, well. It is what it is, I suppose. Cincinnati versus the Rams. This is going to be a really good football game. On one hand, you have Cincinnati. You got Joe Burrow in his second year. Really his first true year in the NFL, because last year, his season got cut short because of COVID and he got hurt. They've really improved this year. This was the last team I expected to make the Super Bowl, let alone the playoffs, but they've made it this far. And on the other side, you got the Rams with, what's his name, Matthew Stafford. In his first 13, 14 years, he's finally going to a Super Bowl. It took that long. And that Rams defense, man, ooh, nasty front seven, probably the best in the NFL. When you look at both teams, the Rams are the better football team. But the problem is, Cincinnati can play a full game. They don't have a bad half. They don't have a bad quarter. They play good the whole time. They're a second half team, but, that's when they make their adjustments. It's one thing when you play one half and then you fix things. You can still play hard the whole game and do your job, do what you're supposed to do. Cincinnati does those things for the most part. The Rams, on the other hand, they have a bad half, sometimes a bad quarter, like they did with Tampa Bay a couple weeks ago. They had the bad fourth quarter. They let Tampa Bay come back when they shouldn't have. That game should have been a blowout. They lost to San Francisco the first time. They were up 17, and they let them come back. And they had to come back to win yesterday to win by a field goal. So that's a big red flag for me. But the red flags for Cincinnati is their offensive line it's not terrible, but I don't think they can block the Rams if the Rams play a full game on defense. And the Rams offense with Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, Odell Beckham Jr., among other top receivers. And you got Cam Akers and Sony Michel running the football. Matthew Stafford playing good as he's ever played. If the Rams play a full game, they will beat the Bengals. That's just my opinion. But if they show up and play half a game or three quarters like they have most of the year, Cincinnati will find a way to win this game. So you got to play 4 quarters of football. You got to be consistent. Cincinnati does not have the better team, so I'm not going to say they're going to straight up beat the Rams. But I think Cincinnati finds a way to get it done. They'll win this game because, again, they like to play 4 quarters of football. The Rams don't. Even though I think the Rams are the better football team on paper in terms of athleticism and talent, Cincinnati is a dangerous football team. I said the same things about the Chiefs, and we saw what happened there. So, and Matthew Stafford is not Patrick Mahomes. So, I got Cincinnati 28-24.